Whether you're heading to the backcountry or just hanging out in the driveway, having the right light can make all the difference. I have a lineup here. Some are batteries, some are rechargeable. They all have a purpose, so let's check it out. First up is this little hand lamp. First up is this little hand light. It's great for a bunch of different things. It's small, it's cheap, it's easy, it's compactable. It's usually people's first flashlight when they're going out. I have it as a backup, but it works real good. It's the only thing on this list that I have that you actually have to hold with your hand while you're using it. Everything else has some other kind of solution, and we'll talk about those next. A lot of you have probably seen this guy before. This is your Ace Hardware little light magnetic. It's a great solution for going camping out of your vehicle, where you can stick it to the side of your car, turn it on, it sticks. They're real cheap. I know a lot of the time people get these for free. Another thing I want to mention about these is that the batteries in this one die pretty frequently. I had a bunch of them and I very quickly replaced them with better solutions because they died so fast that at that point I might as well buy a better light. But this was my first light that I went with for camp lighting solutions. Next up is headlamps, and I have two headlamps I'm going to show you. This first one is battery charged, and it is a great way to get the light where you need to be and have it totally hands-free. So that's very efficient if you're going camping. Again, this one is battery powered. This is a great time to switch to another option I have for you for headlamps. Is this guy right here. As you can see, he's very nicely brand name. I got the headlamp. But this one is rechargeable. It's brighter. I like this one more. I believe this one's LED. From this point forward, everything that I'm going to talk about will no longer be battery powered and will instead be some form of rechargeable. Moving on to the next thing here. We've got these small little soft light lanterns that I really like. You turn them on. All right, now I have them on this nice soft orange. There's other options. You can change the brightnesses as well. There's a little minus and a plus. I like the soft light because this is what I originally put in my tent. Now it's just a little soft lantern that I hang up around camp. Something easy grab to go. And I don't use this guy as much anymore because my current tent has a light built into it that I much prefer. Next are these magnetic bar lights that I picked up off of Amazon. They basically do the same job as these guys did, except they're more efficient at it. They're brighter, they recharge. I don't need to bring batteries with me. I can just use my power pack, which is already going out to the field with me. Having them be magnetic is more efficient for sticking to your vehicle. They're great just overall lighting. They're a great choice. I recommend these. Alright, continuing on, this one is one of my favorite ones. It's a very powerful light, and it happens to also be rechargeable, which is something I like about this one. It has 3 different settings on it. This thing can light up your entire campsite if you leave it in a corner. It's perfect if you need a lot of light in one spot. And another thing to keep in mind is that it's a bit bulkier than some of my other options I've brought up. The final one I'm bringing out to show today is going to be the Devos Light Ranger. I absolutely love this thing. I think that it's the perfect thing to bring on your campsite or your overlanding trip. And if you disagree with me, you're probably wrong. It will light up your entire campsite. It's built for heavy use. One of the things I like about it is it's able to detach from the pole itself. You can hang it and use it as a lantern. I keep mine attached to the pole itself. It's very bright. You can buy filters for it, so that way you can change the type of light that comes out. The new ones it's built. There's also a bunch of other attachments you can do, like this guy on top is my battery pack. It holds the extra power for this guy. Got it. One of the other nice things I love about this thing is there's a bunch of different kinds of attachments. This here is the external battery for this guy, where I can plug it in and get a longer use out of one charge. Another thing you can buy for it is the motion sensor, so that way if you're worried someone's sneaking up on your tent, an animal, a person, or whatever it might be, worst case scenario, you can actually, it'll turn itself on and you'll be alerted that way. I know that the newer ones come with a mobile app and you can do cool things like dim it. This one does not have that awesome ability, but this is the ultimate camping light, and I think that it is the solution to your camping problems if you're going out to camp out of your vehicle. My overall picks, if you're going out camping in your car, I'm going to say go ahead and buy yourself one of these guys. If you're going backpacking or some other kind of travel, I recommend a rechargeable headlamp. I think that's going to be it for this. Cut to black, subscribe.